So round 3 of the Javelin Sprint Series brings us to Cadwell Park. I thought I'd just kick us off with a quick overview of how the championship stands after the first 2 rounds. It's mixed really with the Sprint Series, so you can either enter into the championship, which is only £20, and it takes your best 5 results out of 7 rounds. I'm not sure why they've got 8 on here, but it is 7 rounds. Or you can just enter the sprint on the day and take a trophy for winning your group. So I sit in the T series, T class, and within that I'm in the T5, and there's only me and Phil who are in the T5 class, so he's clearly my championship rival, and we are pretty close, but he's unfortunately beat me on the first 2 rounds, so there's a lot still to do. So like I said, there's 4 in the T5 competing at Cadwell for this round. First one is Phil Cannon. He's my main championship rival, so he's here today. Next we've got Jeff in the I've named it the cheese wedge. I'm not entirely sure what it is or what's in there, but this is incredibly fast on straight lines. This dominated T5 back at Croft. And finally we have Barry in his Tiger Cat. He's a bit of an unknown entity because it's his first round, so we've never had the pleasure of racing together. And the last car in the group is obviously me in the Caterham Roadsport. So let's see how we get on. which actually ended up being the last run of the day. There was quite a lot of timing faults and software issues that delayed running of the day. Found ourselves sat in a lot of traffic jams coming up to the start line throughout the day. So anyway, we lost a run. So this was the final run, and it wasn't my best. We had a bit of a moment on this one, which I'll let the lap run through, and then we'll come back to that moment. So this is the closest I've come to a wipeout. I think I was just doing too much. It was downhill, hard on the brakes, downshifting. I locked the rears. Luckily, they gripped back up just in time for me to get back on the gas. Full opposite lock. Bit of a hero moment. Bit of skill, bit of luck. Who knows? But we survived it. I got some great photos as well because luckily the photographer was on the next corner. So overall, third in class, which I was really disappointed with, especially being 2 seconds behind Phil. That was a bit of a killer, but still learnt a lot. Took a lot of time to reflect on this one. I think I need to spend more time thinking and feeling about what the car's doing underneath me, especially on the test days, and then make minor tweaks to tyre pressures and things like that, and spend more time understanding what the car's doing. But still, absolutely love Cadwell, and it's the mission's clear now. I have to finish ahead of Phil at all remaining rounds. So Blight and Eastern Circuit next, which should be perfect for the Caterham. It's a short track, not very many straights, not much fourth gear action, so it should suit the Caterham to the ground. So yeah, look forward to it and see you there.